Good day and welcome to Focus on Liberia Daily News. Today is Tuesday, September 24, and the year is 2024. My name is Jeremiah Mulbah presenting, and these are big stories we are chasing. Monserrado County Electoral District 10 lawmaker Yeke Koluba fiercely criticizes the recent passage of Liberia's 2024 recast budget, described the process as criminally passed. Unity Party Chairman Ludo Tabet is calling on Commerce Minister Amin Moda to clear his name amid growing allegations of corruption involving the use of funds from a Metes deal to purchase a luxury vehicle. Civil Service Agency of Liberia suspends the use of mobile money for government payroll following the discovery of suspicious transaction. Away from Liberia, some 1,685 seriously ill inmates have been released from one of the most notorious prisons in the Democratic Republic of Congo in the latest move to tackle overcrowding. Those were the headlines. Now the news in detail plus much developments. Monserrado County Electoral District 10 lawmaker Yeke Koluba has fiercely criticized the recent passage of Liberia's 2024 recast budget, describing the process as criminally passed. Speaking to reporters at his residence on O Road over the weekend, Representative Koluba condemned his colleagues for providing the budget at midnight, alleging that many of them had already been financially compensated. He argued that passing the national budget in such a manner was inappropriate and raised serious questions about the integrity of the process. Representative Koluba emphasized that President Joseph Boakai's communication extending the sitting of the legislature should have prompted the withholding of the budget. He asserted that the national legislature bears responsibility for the issue, urging lawmakers to summon the president to address the alleged alterations in the budget. The lawmaker accused Finance Minister Augustin P. Gathwan of orchestrating the budget's passage in a manner that undermined fairness. He expressed frustration over Minister Gathwan's presence at the Capitol building late Friday night, suggesting it was part of a push to hastily pass the altered budget. A high-level U.S. delegation has arrived in Liberia to provide support for the establishment of a War and Economic Crimes Code. The delegation, which consists of representatives from the U.S. Department of State's Office of Global Criminal Justice, Homeland Security Investigations, the Department of Justice, and the Federal Bureau of Investigation, will be in the country from September 22 to 24, 2024. In an announcement made by the U.S. Embassy in Monrovia, it was revealed that the delegation's visit will involve meetings with various Liberian government officials, law enforcement representatives, and civil society organizations. The primary goal is to build partnerships and share expertise on prosecuting complex cases with a focus on trauma-informed and victim-centered approaches. Ambassador at Large for Global Criminal Justice, Bech Van Schaik, commended Liberia's dedication to establishing the code and expressed pride in supporting the country's pursuit of justice and accountability for atrocities committed during a civil war. Van Schaik emphasizes the U.S. government's commitment to aiding Liberia's efforts in delivering justice for war and economic crimes. Further expressed optimism that the visit will pave the way for productive collaboration between the U.S. and Liberian officials In addressing these significant issues, the push for the establishment of a War and Economic Crimes Court in Liberia has been a long-standing demand from both local and international organizations aimed at holding those responsible for wartime atrocities accountable and ensuring justice for victims. Unity Party Chairman Luther Tabet is calling Commerce Minister Mulbah to clear his name amid growing allegations of corruption involving the use of funds from the Medtech deal to purchase a luxury vehicle. The allegations recently raised by Mulbah County Senator Nathaniel Mangel accused Minister Mulbah of illegally acquiring wealth during his brief term in office. Senator Mangel has called for an investigation by the Liberian Anti-Corruption Commission and plans to present a formal communication to the Senate urging immediate action. In a press conference held at the party's headquarters on Tuesday, Reverend Tabet acknowledged the severity of the claims, noting that the accusations have sparked concern both within the party and among Liberians who expected the Unity Party to lead a government of change. While praising Minister Mulbah's past contributions to the party, including his role in rebranding the Unity Party following their 2017 electoral defeat, Reverend Tabet made it clear that the party's commitment to fighting corruption is non-negotiable. He stressed that the Unity Party government under President Bouaka promised the Liberian people that there will be no business as usual, adding that Minister Mulbah must go above and beyond to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that he had not been involved in allegations being circulated. Reverend Tabet assured the public that the Unity Party would not tolerate any form of corruption, emphasizing that the party's arrest agenda, which prioritizes accountability and transparency, remains strong. Calling on Unity partisans to remain kind, Reverend Tabet urged the public to give Minister Mulbah the chance to defend himself while reaffirming the party's stance on integrity. Finance and Development Planning Minister Augustine P. Gafwan has emphasized the significant role of the United States in Liberia's development during a courtesy meeting with U.S. Ambassador Mark Turner. The meeting took place at the Ministry of Finance and Development Planning on Monday, September 23, 2024. Minister Gafwan stated the story of Liberia cannot be told without dedicating substantial chapters to the United States government, whose continuous support had been vital to the country. He acknowledged the U.S. contributions, including efforts in restoring peace, waiving Liberia's debt, providing U.S. $257 million under the Millennium Challenge Corporation for the rehabilitation of the Monkovy hydroelectricity facility, as well as support during the Ebola crisis. He noted that a robust partnership will foster strategic relationships essential for generating innovative development ideas and addressing national challenges across key economic sectors. Minister Gafwan highlighted the importance of implementing tangible projects that will have a swift impact on the lives of ordinary Liberians. The Civil Law Court for Monserrate County has scheduled October 3 as the opening date for the U.S. $700,000 damages case filed by Mr. Wilmer Smith to dismiss former Deputy Director General for Information Coordination at the Liberia Institute of Statistics and Geoinformation Services against the EcoBank Liberia Limited. Smith seeking U.S. $500,000 as general damages and U.S. $200,000 in punitive damages on the basis that an employee of the bank, Yusuf Kurman, who released an alleged misinformation implicating the plaintiff to the illegal withdrawal of monies from the population census fund intended to pay enumerators, according to the rate of summons obtained by the Daily Observer. Failure on the part of the bank to appear for the hearing on October 3, a judgment default will be rendered against it. Smith's legal team filed an action of damages for wrong by the attachment, argued the defendant produced the bank statements of latest account number 61013-50441 and 61000-64362 to Mr. Ellis Williams, an employee of Ledges, who is one of the partner list on Spoon Talk Show, to accuse the plaintiffs of withdrawing monies from the said accounts and diverted the same to his personal benefits. According to Counsel Arthur Johnson, Smith's lawyer, the bank statements were printed while his client has still in the employ of Ledges as deputy director. The court record claims that the town of libelous action co-defendant command was then employed by the co-defendant bank in the card operation department. The Civil Service Agencies of Liberia has suspended the use of mobile money for government payroll following the discovery of suspicious transactions. The CSA, in a circular issued on Monday, September 23, 2024, stated that it could no longer guarantee the integrity of mobile money payment system. In the memorandum signed by the CSA Director General Josiah Jokai, the agency instructed all government employees receiving salaries through mobile money to open bank accounts by October 15, 2024. This decision, according to the CSA, is aimed at ensuring transparency and accountability in the payment process. The CSA added that due to multiple unexplained and questionable transactions, it can no longer vouch for the credibility of mobile money payment, urging heads of government spending entities to inform affected employees of the immediate transition to bank-based salary payment starting November 2024. The CSA emphasized that as of November 2024, no salary payments will be processed via mobile money, and employees with odd bank accounts will not receive their salaries. The CSA urged all government spending entities to treat the matter with urgency to avoid any delays in salary disbursement. In foreign news, now some 1,885 seriously ill inmates have been released from one of the most notorious prisons in the Democratic Republic of Congo in the latest move to tackle overcrowding. The release began at Makala prison in the capital Kinshasa on Sunday. It was there at the beginning of the month that 129 prisoners died in an attempted jailbreak. Some were shot dead by security forces, while others were killed in a crash. Officials said the government pledged to speed up its plans to decongest the prison, where conditions have been described as true hell. Some of the free inmates were taken to clinics to receive treatment. Some of the inmates identified for release can be seen in a series of images published on the Justice Ministry's Facebook page. In one, an emaciated-looking man with dirty bandages around his right foot and below the knee is being pushed in a wheelbarrow. To end the news, here once again are the headlines. Monsuroto County Electoral District lawmaker Yake Kolua fiercely criticizes the recent passage of Liberia's 2024 recast budget, describes the process as criminally passed. Unity Party Chairman Luto Tabet is calling on Commerce Minister Amin Moda to clear his name and make growing allegations of corruption involving the use of funds from the meters due to purchase a luxury vehicle. Civil Service Agency of Liberia suspends the use of mobile money for government payroll following the discovery of suspicious transactions away from Liberia. Some 1,685 seriously ill inmates have been released from one of the most notorious prisons in the Democratic Republic of Congo in a later move to tackle overcrowding. That's Focus on Liberia Daily News. I am Jeremiah Mulbah. Thanks for listening and please share.